Hello everyone, welcome back to my studio, Twisted Paper Studio. How are you? I hope you are all well. Thank you so much for all of your comments on the past videos I've been doing. It's such a wonderful sight to see you comment and like and share, your questions or tell me how great it was. It really is a nice feeling, especially when you're a content creator, to see that other people on the other side are not just watching the video, but also liking it and getting involved. So it's really, really nice to see. Thank you so much, my new crafting buddies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're going to start the video today, always with my beautiful blessings, my special blessings. I always grant beautiful blessings. It's just something I do and go about the day doing to anyone I see or greet or meet. So I'm doing it to all of you as well. You know how you usually say, have a blessed day, have a blessed night. So to start this day with beautiful blessings, it's to junk journaling Jen. Day 4, Jen. Day 4. Keep going. Keep going. Rhonda Winstead, you are also in my prayers. Beautiful blessings to you, Rhonda. And let's see. I'd like to send out blessings to some of my new followers and my people who have been watching daily. So thank you so much and commenting. So beautiful blessings to Rebecca Trumbull, all the way from Oklahoma. You are an excellent student, Rebecca. She said I was a good teacher. Plum Creek Booksmith, Karen Williamson Smith, Jerry Lynch, and Paper Pal. Beautiful blessings to you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. It's such a pleasure to have you all here. Okay, so 2 videos back, I think it was, I was working in this, well, a few videos back, I've been working in this journal. And then, I had wanted to do some things to this journal that I know that I knew how to do. Of course, I learned these techniques from my scrapbooking days many, many years ago. So I've not worked in a antiquing of a journal. I did learn to antique in those days, but I've not worked in an antique journal. So I really have never had to do that and make things look authentic. However, I used to do it all the time. So then I started with the process of teaching you some of my tricks of my trade. And we learned through the video, a few videos before last, to antique the documents, to print out documents and antique them. So we did it on newspaper print, we did it on graph paper. I taught you guys how to, well, if you didn't already know, I'm insinuating that you don't know. If you do know, oh, blessings to you so much. And it's fun stuff, right? They'll admit it's fun stuff that we're doing. Printing out on file folders, printing out on coffee dyed papers, coffee dyed newspaper prints, coffee dyed graph papers, regular, just mixing it all together, mixing the stuff that was printed out on the non-coffee dyed with the coffee dyed. It makes your ephemera kind of look real, look authentic aging. And then we rusted some of our safety pins and paper clips and things like that, just to make things look old. Like if you were to go antiquing or thrifting and you looked in their old jars or bins that are sitting there on the counter and saw some things in there, that's probably what you would find. Okay, so in using some of the pieces now, oh, and then I did just put a kit in, of course, because we did our, in doing this, I got sidetracked in some pictures that I wanted to put in here. I'm working on that, but however, I got sidetracked because in looking for those pictures, I found the children. I found the children's pictures that I have, in my photographs, and that caused me to do the cabinet cards. And I did put the kit in my shop. I made a small ephemera page, but I'm sure you guys all have ephemera, but these were some of the things that I used in making the cabinet cards yesterday. And then the pictures of the kids. Here's some more of them. I didn't use all of them yesterday. And I did make them small and big. As I used some of the cabinet cards, I made small and some big, so that you can use them in the big size. Oh, this is the small size. And then I made them in the big size. So in case you wanted to make large cabinet cards for your big journals. All right, that's the kit. I think those are double. There are 1, 2, 3. There are, oh, I did it already. I'm sorry. There's big ones. I always got a project for you. So there are, these two are also big. All of them that are small are also big. There's these two that I put in there. Okay. All right. So moving forward, yeah, in yesterday's video, I had put my papers down, and then I had said that we were going to work with this along with the cabinet card things. But however, I didn't think about this. Only when I rewatched the video, I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to show them what I wanted to show them. So in the ones that I couldn't get to print on the printer, some people, everybody's been adding in their comments, which I'm so thankful for. Some people said they use thicker tissue paper. And then someone else said to lightly attach it to another piece of paper to run it through your printer. There are lots of videos on that if you wanted to look to see how to print on fabric or print on tissue paper. If you research that, you'll see how they take a sturdier piece of paper and then they tape the bottoms really, really tightly. You don't want anything ruffling the edges of the printer, and then you feed it through. It will take both pages at once. All right. What I wanted to do was show you this. Okay, chit-chatting, we're chit-chatting. So I taught you guys how to make the envelope. Wouldn't this be cute, like an envelope? Wouldn't it be adorable? I think so. Okay, so we're gonna make one this way. I'll show you. I'm folding this in on this side here, like that. And I do have a tutorial where I make the envelope. And then I'm going to fold it over so that it meets where the flap is, like that. Okay? And then I fold it up on the bottom, like this. Now, it meets over to the side and it folds up on the bottom. I'm going to cut away the excess, so meaning that I only need, you know, one part of something for it to close. I don't need both. So I'm going to take away this corner here. Now, I need this side, of course, because this side's flat, and I need the bottom. I don't need this side over here. So I'm going to meet where the cross is in my fold at a diagonal, coming from the inside. And then I'm going to cut a straight, well, you can either cut a straight line or you could use your ruler. Just be careful not to rip your tracing paper, because it does kind of tear quite easily. Make sure your ruler's down taut. And then I got a little bit left on there, but that's okay. Okay. So now I'm bringing this up and I'm bringing this over. And then the top flap, you have a choice. You can make your point long or narrow. I'm just gonna go midway right now. I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna go right about here, down, because this is for the long, tall book. And then, because my flap is going to go down this way, I don't need the inside part. So that's the part I'm going to be removing. And I will do it along the line with a ruler. Just watch what you're doing and just be careful, that's all. And you can do it too. Okay, there was some pieces there that didn't cut all the way, and that's okay. I'll just get them with the scissor. And here, in this corner, left a tiny bit. All right, now I have this part done, and I have this flap here. So, the next step is that I want to cut a circle punch in there. See, I need to do it while it's, before I glue it. And I also need to use a scrap piece of paper. So I'm just gonna pull a scrap piece of paper. Hold on one second. And I'm gonna eyeball the center. I'm gonna do it on this side. And I'm just going to take just a half a circle out. You need the double side paper, otherwise it gets stuck. I'm just going to take a half a circle out to let them know it's a pocket. Although, they'll know. There we go, just like that. And then the top part, I'm going to take off this little flap in the corner here. And I'll do it with scissor. Sometimes it's hard for me to do it with scissor on this light. I have to look in this light, it's shiny. I'm going to go down straight as I can. And then I'm going to cut just at the diagonal when I meet the four corners in the fold. Okay, so I did do a tutorial on this. I'm just doing it in this, using this tracing paper, this coffee dyed tracing paper, because it kind of resembles a glassine envelope, and it really looks cool. I think so. So now my top part, you know, the last time we made the long, narrow envelope flap, I'm not doing that this time. I'm just going to clip the corners, and I'm leaving this really fat and chunky, the flap. Just like this, and like that. Isn't that cute? And then I'm gonna glue. I'm gonna glue here. I'll glue the bottom. Come on. So I'm gonna glue the bottom, and then glue the side. Oopsie. Alright. Oh, look at that. I didn't use my trick. Because I'm too in the zone. Okay. But thank goodness my desk isn't messy currently. Okay. This didn't meet up quite so good, so I'm just going to move it just a tiny bit so it does meet up better. There we go. And I'm going to make sure, which I don't think anything got around the glue, but I'm going to come down here and check, and it didn't. All right, so there's our glassine bag for our journal, our long, tall journal. Isn't that really cute? I love it so much. Okay, so to decorate it, let's use him, this little boy here. This is in my kit in my shop. It is all ready. It's live. And we'll just cut him out of here. I don't know. We might have to make him thinner. I don't know. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to set a timer. I'm going to set a timer really quick so I don't go over. Well, I'll do it. I know I've been recording already. So I'll start it for 35 minutes because I've been recording a little bit already. I just don't want to go over the time limit. Okay, so here we can do so many things with this glassine envelope. where's my ink? We can layer this and put it on the front, like so. And this is not on the photo paper. This is on, printed out on, I print on linen paper most times, but sometimes I print out on presentation paper as well. Okay, so we can take something to back it. Let's see, I wanted it to go in the blue journal. Trying to look here, I'm sorry. This one little part I wasn't prepared for. I prepared. Wait till you see what I prepared for. I did so much. Okay. I want this glassine. I think I want this envelope to go. So this is my folder here. I don't know. Maybe I do want it to be on here. Possibly. Or on here with the writing. Oh yeah, I like that. So this doesn't have to go in this kit. You don't have to use the kit. You can use the kit however you want to. You could use it as paper. I mean, it's a pretty blue, don't you think? Okay, so we're going to put this right here with this writing. This looks good. I don't think we're going to be able to keep that, but we'll keep it for now. And I'm going to take off this bottom. We'll just keep it from now and see what it looks like. We have to go skinnier, so let's do a little bit on each side. And I don't want to actually, I think that I can keep this whole thing, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this on here first, so that I can get the size. Let's do that. And before I put it down, let me just check something. Check. Well, hello. Where's my... I have bigger pieces. Where are you? Oh, yeah. Come on. Sugar. Oh, sugar. And here's a bigger piece. Whoa! I just want to check to see. This is some old soap. Oh, what about this side? Oh, I like it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this down on some of the raggedy part. You know how I told you guys that my sister washes things first to see if she can use them for a garment? Well, guess what? When they don't work for a garment, she gives them to me. So I have some beautiful vintage type things in my stash. Well, of course, this is newly acquired. I did acquire my own. However, she is helping me add to my own. I can't put that there. Okay, we're going to go over here. Maybe I'll go down. Maybe I'll do it over here. Just for demonstration purposes, because of the fact that it will take me too long to rummage through the other side, and we'll waste our video time. Now, I already know that I can't rip it this way. Ask me why I know. So I'm going to cut. It's going to fray on its own. And I'm going to cut down here. Like that. And then I can do all this to fray it. Get it frayable. Oh, see what happens? I knew that. I didn't want to do it all the way. It rips so easily. It's very antique silk. Okay, we'll just leave that for now. You guys know what I'm trying to do. The look that I'm going for. And we'll put this on here. Even though it covered up the words, so what? It's the look we're going for. And I do want to just make this paper just a tiny bit thinner, so I'm going to take off the lines here. Yeah, so I basically just wanted to show you about that envelope out of the tracing paper. It makes like a glassine kind of a paper, but then also you could use it for an envelope. My glue's not good today. I got it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Stay there. Look at me. Things are sticking to me. Too funny. Okay. So we're putting this on the front. And then let's put this. I like it. We can even put this under here. Oh, I like that too. See, I didn't even want to do that. It was just sticking to my shirt. I'm going to put some on here like that, because it'll stay. And then those of you that sew, you could sew around this before you add it on. I'm not going to do it right this second with you guys on camera. And I want to put this together for demonstration purposes, so this one won't get sewn. Okay, and we're just going to center that right there, like that. I mean, look how cute. And then you can, I'm trying to look for some ephemera. Hold on. And see, we made this ephemera. I don't know what's gonna fit in there, but like, you could stuff it in there. Put some pieces in there, extra this will fit in there. Look how cute. And then you can even decorate the top. Where's my... Give me something. Oh. Here. You know what? You could decorate the top, but I just got an idea. You can decorate the top. Let me do this first. Let me get this off. I have some German, very, very German old playing cards, like from the 1800s. And I made them tiny so that I could use them as paper. I made them really tiny. Okay. I like the look. I like it. Alright, but that wasn't what I was going for. But you can, like, close this up. You can, color it up so it's not so white and starkly white. And I was looking for my paper. Okay, that's a mess up. I print a lot, you guys. As I'm sure you all do. Okay, so we just made it look old. That's all I did, really. And you can put this here like that, and maybe, what did we use? We used that other on the other side. We could use a tiny little piece of scrap, or a piece of ribbon, not blue. I'm looking, you guys, I'm looking. No. Look, we can just, I don't really want to cover up those, but let's just say we could do this, cover it that way, and just gives like a little pop of color, a little something different. You can put, we can put like a little, there we go. You can put a little piece of lace. You guys can go crazy. You really can. You can do anything you want. This is your art. This is your canvas. Just like if you were a artist with your paintbrush and you had colors. I mean, really, who's gonna tell you that you can't paint a tree, or you can't paint a fish purple, or you can't paint, you know, the sky green? Who's gonna tell you? It's your project. It's yours. You can do whatever you want. Just looking for something else, not that, to put on top of there so there's no glue. Oh, here, this. We can do this. We can do this. Another little piece of lace. And then this way, I put too much glue there and you could see it. I'm just trying to cover that up. There. Look how cute. And it's a little envelope, you know. And you can put it in your journal. I'm not going to put it in here because I already have one in there. I did it out of paper, remember? I did that video. I did this out of an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and this was an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. It looks really cool. You can put something at the bottom, a label. You can stamp on it. You guys can go crazy. This is fun stuff. I'm so glad you're liking my channel. Finally, somebody will listen to me, because I drive my family nuts. I do. I talk about things they have no idea what I'm talking about. None. But you guys know. You know. Alright, so here, I'm bringing this out here to show you that, you know, we've been doing a lot of dark, we did a lot of dark cabinet cards yesterday. So I wanted to show you that you can do anything and then lighten it up. But you guys know that too. These are in the cabinet cards. These are the backs. And I'll just do one really quickly for demonstration purposes. I just don't know what oh, here, I did with this for color. I wanted to show you that this, see, I did it on here to get it sturdier. A cereal box, this was a treat box. So I did want to show you that you don't have to do all those other things that I had. I was using what I had on hand. So, you know, I would definitely use what you have on hand so you can get rid of it, recycle it. That's what we do. We recycle. We recycle the things that everybody else would throw away. Sometimes that's why it's called a junk journal, huh? Okay, so I'm going to put my ruler back. I always lose my ruler. I don't want to lose my ruler. Did I just... Oh, bother me. Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to take this. This was printed, this is regular white linen paper. And I kind of did that to show you that it kind of looks like the coffee stained linen paper. And I really don't have to do that there. I'm going to put this on the other side. Okay. I'm trying to beat the clock here, you guys, so I can get another thing in to show you before I have to go. Okay. Oh, I should have did this instead. Let me start doing this instead, because I didn't do this whole paper, because there isn't that much space. That's bigger. see, I have my mind on that's why sometimes I don't like setting the clock, because then I have my mind on it and I'm not focused. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna just put this down here, like so. Now, this is showing the cake through the box. It's okay, but if you don't want it to show through, I did this on this side. You can, I wanted to show you that I was using that, so you can cover it up with, like, you know, a paper bag or anything else first, any other piece of garbage first to cover it up. I want to let that dry. Let me let that dry, and then I'll come back to that. I wanted to show you some more things. Okay, so I have this paper here. My sister, last year, she made her, last year we had an art show at Christmas time, and she made all her products and put it in the little baggies. She made little baggies. So, of course, my different design, she did like a square, and then the 4 pieces went up like that. I'll have to show you that another time, but that's kind of like for product wrapping, but it's really cool. All right, so I'm going to make this bag just a little bit wider with this paper. I'm going to use this paper, but I'm going to make the same kind of an envelope. However, it's going to be like a bag. It's really cute. And if you guys make military ephemera, that's so sweet. You can do this in that green, because it is our military green color. That's what it is. Okay, I'll leave that like that. Let's just do a little bit more. I wanted it to be straight. Okay. I'll fold it in, and now I'm going to, I just like this because it's a bigger piece of paper than the 8.5 by 11. And you can do this with construction paper. You know, construction paper is bigger. Wrapping construction paper, wrapping paper. You can really do this way with anything. So here I am again. I'm going to fold in a line like this. And I know that I already have a center line folded on there, but I am going to take it away. So I folded this line, and I'm going to have this corner, this side meet the line, so I don't have to fold it again, if you can understand what I mean. So now it meets the fold here. Okay, then I'm going to fold up the bottom like so. And then fold, this is the envelope again, that's all it is, but it's a little bit chunkier. It's not on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Okay. Now I'm going to leave this over here so it can glue, have a place to glue. I'm going to leave the bottom. I'm going to cut right across the diagonal that I folded, just like that. And then I'm going to do the same over here, although first I made 2 creases, so I want to make sure I get my right one. Okay, so it's the farthest crease. So I'm going to do my circle my diagonal like that. And I'm just going right to the line, because I'm going to pull this off with the ruler where it met at the line. All right, there we go. Now I have my bottom I'm going to bring up. My side I'm going to bring over. And then I'm going to figure out my flap. I don't know what I want for my bag. Do I want it tall? Do I want it short and chunky? I think I'm going to go short and chunky. That's what I think. I think I'll use this for like the front of a book or something, or inside a big book. So now I'm going to take off, remember, the part that folds forward is the part that you need. You don't need the inside. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to use my ruler and just pull back on that piece, right till I get to the crease, okay? And then I'm going to take it off on this side, and you can save that for something else. And then I'm going to take off this flap over here on this side. I'm going to use my ruler and just to make sure I'm on the line. Hold tight, bring to the crease. You got to pay attention though if you do this way. Just when you get to the crease, stop. And then do a downward diagonal at the crease. And there we go. We have our little chunky envelope. It looks cute. Now we have to decide the top. We need to cut our little hole in there. So let me get a piece of paper. Do that now. Do it over here. Find the center here. Find the center. And then put our little pouch in. I never can eye this very good. I always do a little off to the side. Looks about right. Okay. Okay. Oh, that looks good to me. Okay, I'm going to close this up. And then you can also, you know, you can do whatever you want. If you make a fancy flap and you like it, you can put it up. You don't have to put it to the inside. You can do whatever you want. Whatever. I'm going to put them on the inside. I'm going to do this one. Oh, look. It's going to take me a while. You know, that move there that I did that on accident. You guys. Such an accident. It's a good accident. It was a happy accident. Okay. I'm going to fold this up. There we go. Now we have those pieces glued together, so that makes our envelope. Check to make sure nothing's sticking. Good. Good to go. And then I'm gonna think I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. This is shorter. I'm just gonna do a chunky top with a big fat flat tab. I'll do that like that. I like it. There we go. And you guys, of course, you can decorate this however you want. You can even stamp on it. I did a stamp before, and I liked it. Let me see. Here's my stamp pad. You can even put a beautiful stamp on it. And put that. Oh, looks so pretty. See that? Doesn't it look cute? And then you can decorate it. You can also decorate it with, let's see. I'll show you. You can take, I have some fabric pieces with the baby and some paper that I did. You can take that and put it on the front. Also, I wanted to show you. Where is that? I had, I don't see it anywhere. Hold on. I did have it just now. Oh, this is what I was going to show you. So you can put this on the envelope like that. I did one. I'll show it to you. Because I knew that my timing, I only have 10 minutes left, you guys. Okay, so see like this, I did this little envelope. What are you doing in there? Okay, I put a little cabinet card on the front, and I tied a bow. But like, how cute would this be for a happy mail or in your journal? So I tied a bow around it, and this is the cabinet cards that we did yesterday. Didn't come out so cute. And then I did this one. Here's with the stamp as well, and I just stapled some lace and a piece of paper. Here I put some ephemera with the brad on it. Just cute, hanging off the envelope. And then I also stuffed the envelope full of little pieces of ephemera. You could use real mixed with the ones you made. You can do whatever you want. Oh, here's some real. Yeah, I just think it's adorable. I think it's so cute. I love it so much. I love it. But you can do whatever you want. You can put this on here and wrap your bow. And then I wanted to show you, am I talking too much? I wanted to show you that you could, let's see, so this is also in the kit, this picture, this photo. You can, I think, what's her name? What is the name? Graphics Fairy has like these vintage photo frames from them, or you can turn it around on a piece. Like you can put this picture on here and then leave half of it on there. That would be cute too. But you can also coffee dye these white paper bags. I got them in hold on, I'm thinking. In Michael's. They are like a wedding favor candy bag. I used to make all the favors for parties, so I needed them. And then I have so much left over. I decided to coffee dye them. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around like, do you want that on this side? No, we'll do it this side. This is the front. I'm just going to put this paper on here like that. And then what I wanted to show you is, we've been working in dark colors. Maybe you're not working in a dark colored kit. Maybe you're working in a light colored kit. But you can still, mix pinks and pretty light spring colors with these photos in these dark colors. They do well either way, in the darks or the lights. And then I wanted to show you that you can also mix things. It changes it. So these items are vintage and antique. You see how that look is? And then if I didn't want to do the vintage and antique, if I wasn't working in a vintage and antique book, maybe I'm working in like a spring bunny book or a springy type book or florally, you could mix your new fabrics. And do you see how it changes it? You can mix it and it just changes it. It gives it a whole different look. You can put this down at the bottom and put a word, or dangle it up at the top with a paper clip. It just gives it more definition when you use different kinds of things, like from different eras. That's all I'm trying to say, that you could do that. I hope that's helpful to you. That's how I work. I do not mix. I always mix. I do not stay in the same era on things. I always mix new with old. That's part of the way my creation comes from, and it's part of the character of how I present most of my items. It is mostly childlike mixed with old and new, and whimsical. I like whimsical. So I just wanted to show you that. Did not be afraid to kind of scramble it up a little bit and see what you get. I mean, you never know. You might get, something that you wouldn't think that you would get. Like, it would surprise you. What else? What else do I want to show you? Oh, this is what else I wanted to show you. On the file folders, you guys, if you're printing on file folders, if you have the old Denison labels or any kind of label, it's really cool to print it out on file folders because it's like a file folder. It really is. It's like a file folder, the old labels. So I just wanted to give you that idea. If you have them, you can print them out on file folders, and they make really cute ephemera. You know, you can stick it in the bag. They do. They make really cute ephemera. All right. Moving along. Oh, this was like, I had this little pin here to do this bag, but here, you can even put a hole in here. Oopsie. I'm going to use the small side and just put a hole in the corner. Like that. I wanted to show you how cute it looks with the pinks. I'm sure you guys can imagine that. And the little bulb pin on the bag. There we go. Doesn't that look cute? We can take this out of here. But it looks cute, and you can fill it up with more ephemera. You just can fill that up and put it in your book. You can make it a page in your book and put something on the back here. It just looks so cute. Okay, and then another thing. What else? What else? I think I was going to work on this and show you to fill this up. Here's another little envelope I was working on. I just made it. Oh, that's what it was. If you went back to my video and you saw not this one, another one that I did the envelopes on. But instead of doing the long, tall, and narrow one, you could also do it this way. It makes like a chunkier one. If you do the same thing, but you do it portrait instead, and it makes, this is my ephemera I'm getting ready to make, you guys. It makes portrait, like the portrait way. It makes like fat or wider little envelopes for your junk journal. All I did here was put a piece of the rusty muslin that I made and a piece of the embossed paper on the top. I'm not done with this yet. This is my inspiration for this one, and I will be working on it. And then the last thing was I did have these pieces of old Paris or French ephemera printed out on file folder paper, and I did just, want to show you that I have some embossed paper here. I think I'm going to use this side, and I'm just going to cut this up here like this and give myself an edge all around. And then I have this paper here. I think I'm going to just come down a little bit. And I think I'll use that edge there. Or maybe I like that edge. I'm going to actually make the edge on the other side too. Let me just glue this in place first. So this is a piece of embossed paper, and then I took a picture printed out on the linen paper, and I'm going to give myself this edge here. I'll save that. That's good stuff. And then I'm going to put this on here like this. So this is a file folder, and it definitely prints out your colors, a more muted color. I like the way it comes out. It soaks up the ink a lot. And this was blue. This was like that French blue, printed out the blue letters. And on here it came out like almost like a sagey green. But I wanted to show you that you guys could make a tag out of your file folder pieces this way. And then I'm going to use this here like this. Oh, there's my timer. How do I press stop? There. Okay, that worked. And then, let me see, has some ribbon here. I don't know. Where's my... This is good. I mean, I'm gonna have too much there. I don't wanna... Oh, sugar. What do I have? I gotta have something on my desk. No? Nothing? Something? No. Ooh, even this one. This one looks pretty cool. Let's try that. I like that look. So you guys can make tags out of your file folder, you know. The file folder, if you print on it, I wanted to show you that too. You can do, you know, a lot with it. I love the look of printed on file folder, I really do. Alright, so that timer's up. Welcome all my new crafting buddies. Welcome, welcome. I'm really glad you're enjoying my content. Honestly, I really am. It's fun. It's fun for me to do. I used to do this every day. When I was an invitation designer. So it's not new for me to craft all day long. But it is definitely fun teaching you guys, you know, my ideas. I mean, I have nowhere to put my ideas because I used to design invitations every day or when clients came to me. So now I'm designing, on, with all of you on YouTube. It seems like fun to me. It definitely is fun. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this on here like this little stamp. It needs a little something at the bottom, don't you think? I think so. This is a little piece of this left over. I'm just gonna make a little stamp, a little tag. Put that down, and then I will put this at the bottom, like that. I like it. That looks good. Alright, so I'm going to end this video today. I know we went over a lot of things, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me anything that you could. Definitely, you know, like the video, comment. I know you're there. I'll send you beautiful blessings. If you're not subscribed to my channel, and you like my content, subscribing would definitely make me so happy, and it would also help me stay into the algorithm of YouTube, so I could keep on teaching to all you guys. I hope this was an inspirational video. Let me know your comments on what you think. And I did want to say, we didn't get to this. I can do it. I can finish it tomorrow on another video or when I come back. But all I was going to show you was that you can lighten up your... I don't know what I did with my pictures. Hold on, I have pictures somewhere. You can lighten up your cabinet cards by using some pinks. So see how this is much lighter, and if we use these colors, these lighter colors, you can just lighten it up so it's not so gray and dreary and old looking. You can lighten up the old by using fresh new colors like pink. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Gonna keep rambling. Blessed, blessed day. Jen, day 4, let's go. You're killing it. Prayer warriors for Rhonda and Jen. Prayers to you guys. Thank you so much to all my beautiful new crafting buddies. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye for now.